Alright, boys, you probably don't know who I am. I'm Kabuki. I used to cover this game, Blazing, and sadly, it's been announced it's dead. Dead in the water. It's gone, and it's never coming back. Thank God. Not well, I am sad to see it go. We're gonna go through like some Twitter posts. People are making some tweets. And yeah, I met a lot of friends through this game, and this at one point was one of the better gacha games. Like compared to Dokkan back in the day, this did a lot of things right year one, and then Dokkan just became infinitely better and better, right? They made improvements, and this went downhill ever since like year one. They made so many bad decisions, they made so many greedy plays. They're called greed, but I like to call them greed because of how they tackled this game, where they chose money over anything. Like they didn't even care about the player base. They only cared about making a quick buck off them, and this is where you end up when you don't care about your players. And I want to kind of go through what the community is thinking. There's a lot of tweets. There's a lot of people that came back just to say RIP, which is nice. But like we all saw this coming. The game was going downhill ever since year one. And it did a lot of things right. When it first came out, it was toe to toe with Dokkan. Like I can't say that nowadays. Like it's not even a fair comparison. Like they did so many things right, because Dokkan was mainly single player. When Blazing came in, it had co-op, and within the first year it had PvP. And they were like, what was going on? Because this gacha game was improving every week, and then there was no gap as well. There was a 1 week gap between JP and Global, whereas in Dokkan it was 6 months, and they cool up. So it's like they did so many things right until they started being greedy. Until Blazing Bash came out, and they isolated like 90% of the players. Before Blazing Bash, all the old units got revamped for PvP, and they were really good units. And they saw that, so they decided to nerf every good unit that everyone had in their box, so you can pull on Blazing Bash, which was like the greediest thing they could have done. And it lost a ton of players, because back then when you played PvP on Blazing, it was 6 characters. You could have 6 of the same characters on one team, so you could legitimately just have like 6 murderers and like destroy fun for everyone and yourself, right? Because I don't think, maybe you will be having fun, but like people wouldn't be. But sadly, it's done. I don't know why this man's eating popcorn, but I guess. Everyone else is crying. This man's just happy. Let's see some tweets. I know Riku made a tweet. At one point, it was the best gacha game. By far. Compared to Dokkan, like, now I can't say that, right? Because Dokkan's so much better, but greed. I call them greed, man. It's sad to see it go. See, I made a post like, this is what happens when people make fun of whales and spenders, right? But when a game doesn't get support, when a free-to-play game doesn't get support, it's downhill, bro. They're gonna shut down. And I know, but us free-to-play players, no, no. You guys do help, right? But if the game is not making money, it's not gonna be around. What? It's not a free service. It's free, but it's not like they're actually paying for the service and stuff. So they need to make money for it to be up. But like Toski was one of the first on Blazing as well, and like it's sad because he left as well very early on because he saw how bad the game was. I think he left during limit break, and when they first implemented limit breaks, it was very hard to limit break a character, and it cost so much. But nowadays it's really easy, right? But Riku as well. I know Truth made a post, man. The funniest thing is, like, Truth was on this game. Nagato there, Shiny. I feel so bad for my boy Shiny. If you don't know, he was still rocking Blazing to this day. Until it shut down, this man was actively uploading videos for Blazing. And this is more like a community reaction and my thoughts on why I think it shut down. Mainly, the downfall was, like, just bad decisions by Greed. Like the 3rd year anniversary, that's when I left. They made Obito and Kakashi the anniversary characters. It's like not making Goku and Vegeta anniversary characters, bro. Like what in the, like Dokkan just knows how to bring hype, and that's like a huge downfall. And also, I don't know what it is with Greed, but they don't want to go into the Boruto verse at all. They hate Boruto, and it's like say you had Dokkan Battle and they only covered Dragon Ball Z, and you couldn't play as you couldn't summon for characters like Super Saiyan Blue Goku, right? Like, people will eventually just get bored. Like, how many times can I summon for the same Naruto, right? When am I gonna get adult Naruto or Hokage Naruto, right? Or like his son Boruto? And they were promoting the anime, but they didn't want to get the license. And it's a Bandai game, so I don't understand. Maybe something behind the scenes, but they did it for Shinobi Collections. I don't get it why they couldn't do it for Blazing. And when they did it for Shinobi Collections, right? It was like 1 or 2 units as well. They don't like Boruto. And because of their like hate towards Boruto, this game just like took a massive hit. Cause all the anime characters, all the manga characters could have been in this game, but they didn't want to go into the Borutoverse. Like, I want Hokage Naruto, I want Momoshiki, but like, since they're so stubborn, and I know they could easily get the license, so it's not that big of a problem. But here's Toski saying the first 3 to 6 months of this game, I think the first year was amazing. The first year they did everything right. Maybe the initial limit break system was bad, but they changed it within like a month, and then it got so much better, right? And they started off with a bang. Co-op, bro. Like, you could play with your friends. That was a myth back in the day, 4 years ago. Now gacha games do that all the time, right? PvP co-op, that's like essential now, right? But Dokkan doesn't need to do that. Dokkan's just hype. Dokkan's just good. It's that good. It's crazy. I don't know what happened here, but I'm going through. Hopefully I can find more tweets, but there was a bunch of tweets. I know a bunch of people said RIP. Nagato, one of the OGs. I wouldn't say he's an OG, but like, he was I'm gonna call him an OG. I'm gonna give Nagato the OG status. Same as Shiny. I know Truth made a comment, and Truth was on this game too. Like, I made a lot of good friends. There's Berto, man. Man. Sad times. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. It was off the noggin, no script. I don't normally write scripts for videos like this. I just like to showcase my raw emotion towards how I feel. But yeah, greed, man. Like, this is how a company can ruin the game. Like, by not taking player based feedback. Like, they waited until I left to add a scroller to the item menu. Cause back in the day, you would have to do it one at a time. They didn't think maybe a scroller would help. Like, give basic quality of life updates, man. Why is that so hard? But yeah, 2020, boys. At least we ended in a good note. Blazing is finally gone. I'm sad. I'm sad. I couldn't even say that. I'm actually sad, man. Blazing was awesome. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace. Alright, boys, Kabuki here. I can't even say from 5-9 Gaming. I don't know, I didn't sign any contracts. Make sure it's a 90-10 split. That's all I'm signing. That's all. Nola, Goresh, Brad. Make sure the contract is 90-10, alright?